Today in Parent and Talk Cooking, we will be making taco salad with fresh homemade corn tortilla chips. To make your dough, you want to start off with your flour in a nice big bowl and slowly add your water. While you're mixing your dough, it's going to stick to your hands. If it is no longer sticking to your hands, then it is done. The dough's texture should be springy and firm, similar to Play-Doh. If the dough feels too wet and is sticky to your hands, add a few extra tablespoons of flour. If it feels too dry and crackly, add an extra tablespoon or two of water. Roll your dough into small balls. It should make 10. Put a little oil into your pan and heat on high heat. Using a shopping bag, place one of your dough balls in the center. Put the shopping bag over top. Use a frying pan and push it down till it's nice and thin. Using the frying pan or a tortilla press is great if you're making tacos. If you're planning on making corn chips, I suggest using a rolling pin to thin out your dough just a tad more. Place your tortilla into your hot pan. It won't take long to cook. It can bubble up, and this is okay. Flip it when it's just starting to get a little bit browned on the other side, and continue to cook. Repeat the process with the remaining dough balls. And don't forget, if you're making corn tortilla chips, to try and make them a little bit thinner than if you were going to use them for tacos. Once your tortillas are done, at this point, keep them warm in a tortilla warmer and start serving them as tacos, or you can continue on making them into corn chips. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Pour some oil into a bowl and lightly brush oil over your cookie sheet. Lightly oil a plate. Place a tortilla shell on it. Lightly oil the top of your tortilla shell, making sure to hit the whole tortilla shell, including the edges. Sometimes they get missed. Place another tortilla shell on top. Lightly oil that one. Continue through your full stack of tortillas. Once your tortilla shells are all oiled, cut them in wedges. Place your wedges onto your oiled cookie sheets. Once your wedges are on the pan, sprinkle with a little bit of salt, making sure that each chip gets a bit of salt. Then bake for 8 to 12 minutes. Remove from the oven, allow to cool for a few minutes. The chips are done when the edges are crisp, dry, and slightly lifted from the tray. They should be a few shades darker, though not completely browned. Heat your oil in your pan over a high heat. Place your meat in the hot pan. Make sure to stir and fry as it fries. And break your pieces up. For this recipe, you can use beef or chicken or turkey if you'd like. Today, I am using chicken. Once your meat is cooked, stir in your taco seasoning. Once it is well combined, you can remove it from the heat. Set aside for later. In a bowl, place your lettuce, onions, cheese, ground meat, tomatoes, avocados. Mix it all together. Add your salsa and sour cream and continue to mix. Once you have it all mixed together, your salad is done. Now you get to choose how you're going to eat it. You can either have it as a salad with your homemade chips as a garnish, use it as a dip for your chips, or place it into one of the corn tortillas and have a wonderful little taco. Or serve all three at once. I hope you have a wonderful meal.